And Hero, what you like the most in the first movie?
For me, it's oh, you said the story. I thought you were saying the movie, and I was going to say the cinematography, because I just think Tom and Jenny, who the director and the DP, and also Adam, and they're just have such an amazing eye. And I just think the cinematography is something that I really admire about that film.
Yeah, no, I agree with Joe. The way it was shot was really, really beautiful and really well thought out. And yeah, they have a great eye for all of that. So if I had to highlight one thing, especially about the first one, I'd probably go with Joe. Story-wise, I just think to be able to come on to something that has been around for so long in book form, and kind of to be able to take it to screen and attempt to bring these characters and this relationship to life, that whole dynamic is an honor. So yeah, that would be my favorite bit.
Well, I read the script for the second one first, and then I watched the first movie, and then we filmed the second movie. And I think my favorite part of the movie was actually, I'll agree, the cinematography of the first one. I thought it was actually steamy and delicate, and it's kind of sexy, especially the scene where you guys are in the lake. Woo! I'll remember that one. And then for the second one, I just have moments on set. I really kind of live for the experience of filming it with the cast and crew, so I really enjoyed hanging out with everyone after work, and us going to go eat in Atlanta and seeing the sights. That's my.
How do you describe this movie? How do you describe the story of the second movie?
Just a really family-friendly sort of film. I would describe it as a girl and a boy seeing if love can overcome the past. And to get the answer to that, you just have to watch it, I guess.
Well, I think in the first movie, what we're exploring is them falling in love with each other. And in this one, it's more about them maintaining the love they have for each other and making sure that nothing gets in the way of it. So it's like almost like the other side, almost like it's after.
I mean, I think that Trevor is he represents something to Tessa and against Hardin as something as almost of the antithesis. There are things within Trevor that don't exist within Hardin and vice versa. And I think to a degree, in regards to Tessa and Trevor's relationship, that could be viewed as either a breath of fresh air or a complication. Trevor's very work-oriented. He's upwardly mobile, and he cares about his business and his future and all of this stuff. And so I think when eventually he starts to become more interested in Tessa, not only as a friend, but also a potential love interest, he obviously gets in the way of Hardin, who I think thinks he's a little bit of a job's worth. Favorite moment in the second movie was on set was probably the club scene stuff. I always think that those are really fun because everyone is told to dance in the background intensely like you're in a club, but there's no music being played for the sake of the sound guy. So it's really funny watching people do their own dance moves to nothing. That I always love. So that was probably my favorite part from that. And in terms of ways to improve, I don't know. I mean, we're all pretty awesome. I think we did a good job.
Just following on that sort of vein of the scenes which are weird or funny to film, like when you're in a car and you're an actor who's like improving or you're doing a scene and you're really struggling to like keep a straight face I just think those moments are the best. And also the scenes where we got to sort of reunite with a lot of the cast from the first movie, that was really fun.
Of the first movie is shot so beautifully, as we've discussed. It's got quite a lot of tight shots, and you're kind of slightly more confined. And in the second one, I have the opportunity to run around a bit, smash some stuff up, throw my arms about. So it was quite refreshing to like be able to show that side of the character that I didn't get to as much in the first one, because it was always there. The writing just didn't, we didn't have enough time to cater for that, and now we do. So that would be my favourite thing on the second.
No, I mean, I think part of the reason is that, people have been able to relate to these characters and the story. And I think it's probably a credit to the writing and a credit to the books. And on the other hand, I think it's really difficult to understand, you know, the scope of this and just how massive it is, and how many fans there are, and the amount of support. It's yeah.